We finally got the wiring loom. That was a whole procedure in itself. We had to get someone to go to Cairns, pick it up, check it on their flight and bring it back down to here. We got it yesterday afternoon and we sort of just laid everything out, got it ready. It's all going good so far, but realistically we need to have this thing going yesterday to be testing and playing around. But let's get stuck into the wiring loom and then we can get Mitch to put a tune in it just to get it going. Mitch has done such a good job here. So all the sensors have the name wrote on them. So EMAP, which is exhaust back pressure. Then we've got all our sensors here which go to the sensor block. All got names on them, which is insane. Hopefully this doesn't take us too long. We are going to have to put a hole in the firewall, which is no big deal. I knew we were going to have one. I believe this is a Raceworks part, which is cool. And then obviously everything's done in Deutz plugs. Like, this shit is absolutely awesome. And that's just our sensor harness, so there's way more to it. So first one off the list straight up is OPXT, which is oil pressure and temp, and then also DBW, drive by wire, and then we'll work all the way around to the front, EMAP. Now the way I work this out is I actually run a single wire to work out lengths, so it should all pretty well go straight forward. Perfect length. Love that sound. Mitchy boys even put little numbers on them for me. How can I fuck this up? Rightio, so it's now Sunday. Kelly and I have managed to rewire the car. We just got to sort out. It was a bitch. Like I didn't want to take any shortcuts. We've come this far with no shortcuts. So we removed everything, laid it all properly. Everything's neat. Nothing needed to be extended so far. Everything's been fine. We got our fan wire for our PDM there. And then we've got all our that's our CAN bus there. Got the isolator in, so
approximately 10 hours later.
It's now Sunday night, 99% back together. It's all cleaned up, interior is all clean. So, interior is mint. Just in the boot doing the PDM and fuel pumps, which is pretty cool. It's all new to me, I've never done it like this before, so. But I do like the fact of no relays, no fuses. That's definitely a bonus. Just setting up the Frenchie's Performance Garage fuel pumps. So got all my drawings here from when that went together, which is like, God, that's nearly 8 months ago now. I can't believe how quick it's gone. 12:30 Sunday night. How do I look? Fucking ratty, but we're getting there. That's disappointing about that plug. Okay, Mitch, turn him on.
ECU's on?
Yep.
Ignition's on and
After working through most of the night to the early hours of the morning, we loaded up the car. It's now Tuesday, Anzac Day, and we headed off to see Sean at Ramsdell Racing in Coomera. We got the car off the trailer not before running into some electrical issues, so we started topping up all fluids, put oil in the engine, bled all the brakes, bled the clutch system, got all that stuff sorted out, and then we got on to working with the electrical issues, where we soon found out that it was actually a starter motor that was faulty. Kudos Motorsports come through to the rescue. We went off to check out their new headquarters, where we picked up a new genuine starter motor, which sorted out all of our start and ignition issues. Once we got the car going, we were able to put it on the dyno and start some testing and tuning, but not before running into some more issues. The first one being trying to get the coolant to bleed. It overheated on the dyno. It's our first major mechanical issue we've had since starting the motor, which is actually really good considering. Poor old Sean's knock sensor wiring fell on the turbo and melted, and it actually stained the turbo, the Cerakote. So hopefully we can clean that up. I'm worried about that paint because holy shit, did that get a lot hotter than what I thought. Our biggest issue has been that with the hypertune setup and the new radiator, we aren't running a hypertune manifold, which therefore has the ability to get all the coolant from that rail back to the swirl pot and back into the radiator. So literally it's just been this top hose we're relying on. So we've now drilling that top vacuum manifold out to a -8 MPT, and we're going to run it straight back to the top of this swell pot to actually get water back from there. Anthony from Dartone did tell me to do that, and I didn't listen to you, and I should have done. So hopefully that's it. So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. We've got some temp issues going on. One, I don't think it's bleeding, and the other one, I think the thermostat may be stuck sharp because it's not getting hot enough water to it, and it's overcooking everything else. So it's a hard one because we cook the motor because we can't get enough hot water to the thermostat to let it open. It's a vicious cycle. So we've got two options. I'm going to pull the thermostat out, which I am. Everything's hot as shit. Very hard to do, and it's also hard to do without scratching everything. Pull the thermostat out, drill some big old ass holes in it, put the holes at the top so any air can escape through, put the thermostat back in, and then we're going to get it really hot, like not like, you know, 90, 95 degrees, and try and open up that thermostat. So yeah, here we go, let's pull it out.
Sorry, Frenchie.
Ripped half the fucking wiring loom out that I had to remake. Nice little Subaru here. Sounds as bad as mine does at the moment. And there's a cam Duke coming in.